I dreamed of rain and the rains came and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of freedom when the moon rose and the way was easy and the path was clear. I dreamed of freedom and the moon rose and spread out over the land. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang and the sound was easy and the song was clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang and peace spread over the land. And the guardian stars are shining and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of heaven and the earth sang and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, soft and easy, sweet and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came, and peace spread over the land. And the guardian stars are shining, and the night is bright and clear. I dreamed of rain and the rains came and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of autumn and the winds changed and peace spread over the land. I dreamed of rain and the rains came.
Good morning. We'll be opening our service today with two songs, Holy, Holy Way, and you've got lyrics on in your bulletins, and followed by Right Where I Belong, which is on the back of that same sheet. So please stand and join us.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me know that love is all around.
Let me know that love is all around.
Oh, let me know that love can heal us all.
Let me know that love can heal us all.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me love in a holy, holy way.
Let me love in a holy, holy way.
Oh, let me live in a holy, holy way.
Let me live
everyone hear us okay? Okay. I was going to ask Scott if he could just boost the sound in the room a tiny bit. I can hear us fine when there's no clavinova, though, so maybe it's fine. Okay, let's go with the next song.
Look at this glorious morning. Why ask for anything more? I follow where my heart leads. Walk through the open door. I've always been a seeker. Felt I was alone. Now in this room full of smiling faces, I know I found my home. This is where joy lives. This is where love is. This is the place where I am strong. This is where eyes meet, where kindred hearts beat. I am right where I belong. Oh.
Second verse.
Here in this place I'm accepted. I'm welcome just as I am. I'm ready to be inspired, to reach out a helping hand. This is a new beginning. I trust in the mystery. Now that my heart is open, there's no place I'd rather be. This is where joy lives. This is where love is. This is the place where I am strong. This is where eyes meet, where kindred hearts beat. I am right where I belong. This is where love is. This is where love is. This is the place where I am strong. This is where eyes meet, where kindred hearts beat. I am right where I belong. Oh, I am right where I belong. Oh, I am right where I belong.
Thank you.
And please be seated. In the beginning was the one presence of the undivided and unmanifest pure spirit of life, light, and love. In its generosity, it shared itself, its consciousness and its love in the visible form of creation. We acknowledge this presence within us and as us. The creative energy of the divine feminine and masculine expressing in all our giftedness and creativity. We acknowledge this in our companion Mother Earth and in all sentient beings. This universal presence in everything we call the Christ. We light this candle as a visible reminder of the Christ presence expressing in, as, and through us in this present moment now. It is the truth. Let us own it. And good morning. I would like to welcome you all here today and let you know if there's anybody here for the first time, if you could just raise your hand so we can acknowledge you. Welcome. It's good to have you with us. Welcome. And please stick around afterwards and meet us all, okay? We want you to know that whoever you are and wherever you might be on your spiritual journey, you're always welcome here. So welcome and welcome back to the rest of you who aren't at home watching the Seahawk game. You know, how dare they have their game start when church starts, right? But I want you to know that we're a joyful, evolving spiritual community committed to spiritual practices, compassionate service, and living on purpose. This is our mission. So now let's just turn in our seats to our neighbors and greet them, say good morning, and then we will begin our service. Great. Good morning, everyone. And we're in a new configuration today, as you can see, and we're going to be this way for a couple of weeks anyway to see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy it. Today, we want to welcome as our guest musician, the Calling Birds. Yay. Kathy is our accompanist, and our guest speaker today is Jonathan Hall. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan, I think they love you. So I do invite you to stick around following the service for more greeting time. It appears that we do not have coffee service today, so stick around anyway, okay? There won't be any pie either, darn it. And as we get centered, if you'll turn in your bulletin, for those of you who don't know, on the inside of the front cover, we have our 5 principles of unity. And we do say these principles together every week, and these are the principles that we try and strive to live by. So together, God is good and present in all things. The holiness of God is my own true nature. I am creating my experiences by how I think. My thinking is guided by my daily affirmative prayers and affirmative actions. I follow and am sustained by these values in every way, every day, and so it is. And now, as we prepare for our time of meditation and reflection, please hold these words quietly in your heart. Here I am, use me, guide me, fill me, take me, lead me by your will. Here I am, ready to follow, to serve. as we begin this time of prayer and meditation, let's get centered by taking a deep breath. A deep, relaxing, quiet breath. Sweet Spirit, we know that we and those we pray for and with are enfolded in your loving presence. In our collective consciences, let us hold those who need a prayer today in our hearts. This may be a focus on ourselves, on someone we love, or are having challenges with, or for the greater good of the world. We include Reverend Frank and Diane as they travel to visit their children, and we see them safe and enjoying their time. Others who are traveling are enfolded in your love. We include those who have experienced the trauma of a natural disaster, and we see them recovering and moving forward to their greater good. We include those around the world who are suffering from the effects of war and disharmony, and we see them surrounded in your light and love. I invite you now to say aloud the names of the ones you want to include in this prayer. Maxine, John, Mary, Frank. We take this opportunity to affirm that despite appearances, there is one presence and one power in the universe, God, the good. We accept that all are on their own spiritual and physical journey, and we surround them with your light, love, healing, and peace. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God. And so it is. And as we move into meditation, if you haven't already, close your eyes and settle comfortably in your chair. Take a moment to notice any pockets of tension or discomfort and breathe into that space, adjusting your body and letting go. I joyfully let go as I let the love of God flow through me. The love of God flows through me, and I surrender what no longer serves me, and I feel light and free. I turn to God and connect with the presence of love within me. Love is the essence of who I am. I am the love of God. I am love. I am love. I am love. Peace abides deep within me. It knows no fear, no worry, no concern. The river of divine peace fills me with hope, understanding, and forgiveness. I am the peace of God. No person or thing can disturb the calm peace of my soul, for God and I are one. Peace abides deep within me. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. Love and peace connect us. Today and every day, we affirm our oneness with love, peace, and one another. In love and peace, we are one. In love and peace, we are one. In love and peace, we are one. I invite you now to remain in this loving, peaceful space of reflection as you hear the words of this next song. And we please ask that you refrain from applauding to allow this song to fill your soul and hold the space of this meditation.
Choice of peace. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole. I am whole.
Can you hear me? Whoa, okay. Well, good morning. It's good to be here. What? I can't touch that. Can you see where I don't know what I'm doing? To begin with, to start. Okay. So, from the very beginning, people have been trying to understand what's going on here, what's happening. And there's been a very conventional explanation. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. And what do we have? We have God, which is a conscious awareness, and we have the heavens and the earth. Now, God is omnipresent, omniscient, all-knowing, and omnipotent, all-powerful. These three qualities are God, and God creates a physical reality. Am I doing something? Is something happening? Huh? Is what? It's happening. Okay, but you get the idea, okay? So this is the explanation, the religious explanation that went on for centuries. Okay? And then, what? Go on the stage? Do I turn this off? Oh, can you hear me? Really? Why am I chaos? All right. But anyway, this was the explanation. until science came along, rational thinking, okay? And the scientific explanation was different. Now, in 1921, Albert Einstein won the Nobel Prize for explaining physical reality in physics. I don't know if this is going to work, but okay. Now, in 1932, Werner Heisenberg got the Nobel Prize for explaining quantum mechanics. There's a whole different reality that exists from the physical reality. So we have physical reality and unphysical reality, spiritual reality, okay? One is manifest and one is unmanifest. Now I can't, this is going to, okay. You got to really get this, because this is really good, okay? Okay? Quantum reality is omnipresent. Quantum reality is omniscient because it is filled with particles and waves. There's particles of information. It's seeded with information and waves of energy to create something. Okay? The quantum is 95% of existence according to scientists. And physical reality is only 10%. Now, when I'm looking at you, I'm looking at 10% of who you are, because 90% of who you are is not yet manifest. It's potential. And that's all of us. We have all of this potential inside of us. And the potential is subconscious. It's not part of our consciousness. Hi. Hi. Yeah, good to have you. Right. So it's not part of our consciousness. So what happens to us when we're born? We're basically not, we come out of the quantum. Now I did this. There's a little sperm, there's one cell that comes out and meets another cell, two cells, and all of a sudden, it's us. We start to become we grow. But we're not conscious yet. We're all semi-conscious. And what's conscious is that we have a history that comes from our ancestors and from the past, that we're filled with all this information from the past. And then we're born into a mother, and whoever your mother was, we get all of that information, her temperament and her energy, and then we're born into this world. So all of this subconscious is part of who we are as we come into the world. Now, when we come into the world, we don't have a language, we don't have a sense of self, we don't have a history. We're completely open, but we have all this subconscious. And we gradually become conscious. And I thought, there's a great analogy that I made. Life is a sport. If you think of life as a sport, we start out up in the stands, up in the stands, not even aware that there's a game. And very gradually, we start coming down in the stands and start to say, oh, there's a game going on down there. Become awake to the game. And so we're getting a little bit more conscious, and conventional consciousness is when we actually say, gee, I'd like to get on the court. So we suit up, and some people are sitting on the bench, waiting to get in the game, and then you get in the game. This is conventional consciousness. Now we're in the game. We're playing the game. Self-consciousness is when we realize we're not only playing the game of life, we're watching the game of life. We're also the audience watching, and we're also the coach. We're creating the plays. We're making it happen. So I wanted to paint a picture of what's going on, and now we'd like to take a journey. Now we're going to take a journey. Now we're born, okay? This is all of us. This is who we are. We are born into this world, and we start to evolve and grow. Now, when we first are born, we don't have a sense of separate self. We don't have an individual identity. We feel the expansiveness of oneness with everything. They called this the Garden of Eden, when we were one. And what happened is that at about the age of 2, we started to differentiate, started to contract into an individual, become a person. The terrible twos is when, gee, no, I'm this, and no, you're that. And there's a struggle that no, and there's a sense in every one of us that something's wrong. Something's changed, something's different, something's basically wrong here. Because I was big, and now I'm small. And if something's wrong, I either caused this, I did it, I'm guilty. And they said, yeah, you're right, it's original sin. Yeah, you caused this. Or you're to blame. Now I'm a victim because somebody did this to me, okay? So, oh, I love you sitting there. You got all my props. Okay, so something's basically wrong. Here we are. And I have to deal with this. I'm either guilty or somebody's to blame. So something's wrong, and I start to evolve as a child, and I grow up, and now we start out just delta wavelengths, and now we're into theta wavelengths from like 2 to 5. We're in this imaginary world of you don't separate reality from fantasy, and the children are pixelated. They're alive. But when they go to school and they start to compare themselves to other children, well, somebody's smarter, somebody's prettier, somebody's more talented, somebody's more social, and you get the feeling, I'm not good enough. Now, something's not only wrong, but now I'm not good enough. So this works when I'm at home. But you get the idea. I'm not good, something's wrong, I'm not good enough. And you're trying to deal with life, okay? So, we're evolving. We're growing. We're getting older. We become teenagers. Teenagers, we become more socially conscious. And we don't know where we fit in to the in-group. Are we part of the popular kids? Are we part of there's cliques, there's bullies, there's all sorts of things that go on with us. So where do we fit in? And I don't fit in. I feel alienated. So, and you know, we all have a flavor of this. So now I'm alienated. You gotta, okay. All right. Something's wrong. I'm not good enough. And I don't fit in. Okay. Now we grow up, and we're finally 21. We're ready to go out into the world, and oh my God, I'm all alone. I don't know if I can make it in the world. So now, something's wrong. I'm not good enough. I don't fit in. And I don't know if I'm going to make it in the world. And the first thing I do is say, oh, I'll have a relationship. Hi, I'm Jonathan. Would you like to get to know me? Okay. And then I go to Unity, and I walk in and say, the holiness of God is my own true nature. I said, I got trouble. These people don't really know who I am. The point is, okay, at Unity, if you come back, so you come and you listen to Frank and you listen to the sermon, you get to know people, you get involved, you have a piece of cake sometimes, not all the time. Right, and you feel, I'm not alone anymore. I'm part of the group. I'm part of the family. And then you start taking classes and start reading like Lessons in Truth and get involved and participate. And all of a sudden, I'm not alone. I belong to a group, the family of Unity. And then we meditate. And and go in and learn the skills to meditate and pray and to get in touch with ourselves and to find out who we really are inside and clean up what's going on inside. And all of a sudden, I am good enough. I don't know. It's questionable. But lastly, you really find that I am, the God is in me, and I am one with this. And the end result, there's nothing wrong. I'm not guilty. You're not to blame. And unity feels the coherence of coming together as a group, as a family, as people that can love and understand and relate to each other. And then it's not only us, it's all of us. We start to become multicultural, world-centric understanding, and eventually cosmic-centric. So we feel our connectedness. It's not just me. It's not just me anymore, but it's me, us, and part of us. And this is who unity is. And how to get there? Practice, practice, practice. Now, what I thought would anybody like to share what practices do you do or have you done that's worked for you to bring you into the Unity family? Yeah.
What I do each week, you want me to say?
Oh, sure.
Okay, here we go. What I do each week is I am part of a group called the Way of Mastery, and I do that twice a week with 2 different groups. So that's a way to.
Yeah. So you participate in the groups.
Yes.
And,
Good morning.
Thank you, J. Scott.
So when I first came to Unity, one of the things that impressed me was some of the teachings of the founder. And when she started using affirmations to heal and bless herself, I started doing that. And the phenomenal results that she received from those positive affirmations that she gave, that she used in her life, became a part of my life. And the advantage that did for my health was unsurpassed. That there was a period of time for 3 or 4 or 5 years that I experienced no ill effects whatsoever from flus, from ups and downs, from things like that. And so I would basically say the same thing that Myrtle would say, and that is, I am a child of God, and I do not inherit sickness or disease.
Thank you. So to participate in classes, the affirmations, that's for the unity.
Well, I want to go along with what you just said, because I went and talked to Jonathan. Now, I want to tell you, Jonathan, if you want any problems you have, go talk to Jonathan and everything changes. I swear to baby, you talk to Jonathan, everything changes. And it did for me, but what you were saying, I did the same thing. I have autoimmunes, and one of them is my liver. And because of studying her and what she did with her livers and her body and talking to them and telling them that you love them and you're sorry what you did, I've been in remission for 4 years. Thank you, God.
That's evidence of that unity works.
I would say that what I practice are walks in nature, and oh, it's too close. they're feeding back and forth to each other, I think. Anyway, I do these nature walks with the meditating intention that we're all in this together. And it's the trees and the people and the beings, and learning to try to look for the intelligent connection between all things. And I've been doing that almost all my life, and I really feel it's a big part of who I am.
I don't have a sense of time, but does anybody else want to share? No? Okay, well, thank you. But we are all in this together. We're all in this together, and we're making a difference in this world. And we're going out, radiating out the energy. And what? Frank will be here next week. He knows what he's doing. Thank God somebody knows. So anyway.
Thank you, Jonathan. That was really interesting. And now I invite the ushers to come forward as we reach that part in our service where we get to practice the abundance that we are. And we're always grateful for your generosity. So as you take your offering to your heart, affirm quietly to yourself, I give freely and joyfully, for God is my source, and I have abundance in all areas of my life. Let's say our offertory blessing together. Divine love, through me, blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is.
Someone needs a prayer today. Have you done your part? Someone's in despair this day. Have you prayed from the heart? So many are trying to find their way. They need the light, you know, for our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. Our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. Have you spread the word today? Did you give your all in prayer? The world's in need of what you say. Did you answer the call to pray? So many are needing the way to go. They need your light, you know, for our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. Our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. You are the place you need to start. Throw open your arms and use your
sustains them, and sets them free. Our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. Our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free. Our prayer of love lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and sets them free.
Thank you. And please bring the offering all the way forward so I can see you. Thank you. We thank you for your gifts, for your generosity, for your love. We know that your gifts go forward to do the work of this ministry here in this church, in our community, and in the world. We say thank you, God, for all the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Now we're going to join together in singing Love Is My Decision. You'll find the words in the insert in your hymnal. How old am I?
With one small change. First verse we will sing Love Is My Decision. Second verse will be Peace Is My Decision. And the third verse will be Joy Is My Decision. And we'll just do the 3 verses.
Please rise.
Love is my decision, up to me to give of my heart. Love is my decision, no one else can tell me to start. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Love is my decision right here and now. Peace is my decision, up to me to stand on that bridge. Peace is my decision, no one else can make me forgive. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Peace is my decision right here and now. Joy is my decision, up to me to dance down that road. Joy is my decision, no one else can lighten my load. And once I decide to change my mind, God will show me how. Joy is my decision right here and now. My decision right here and now.
And now as we come to the end of our service, let's say together our prayer of protection, and the words are in your bulletin if you don't know them. Together, the light of God surrounds us, the love of God enfolds us, the power of God protects us, the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. Thank you so much for being with us today. For those of you at home, everybody wave. Hi and welcome, and thanks for being with us today. We hope to see you in person one day soon. And as we close the service, we'll be singing I Choose Love. So we wish you a very Blessed week full of love, peace, and joy. So let's sing together, I Choose Love.
Peace in my life is growing because I choose love. Love's always present, it's what I'm made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One tie that binds us that can't be undone. I choose love. I choose love. Peace in my family is growing because I choose love. Let love be present, it's what we're made of. I choose love. We are a part of each other. We are one. One loving family sharing one son. I choose love. I choose love. Peace for our planet is growing because I choose love. Let love be present is what we're made of. I choose love. We are all part of each other. We are one. One choice unites us. Let this be the one. I choose love. I choose love. I choose love.
Hey, everybody. Everybody, could I have your attention real quick, please? Yes. I forgot to give you the announcements. And we have so much going on in October. Could I have your attention, please, because this is really important. Next Sunday, you guys, hello. Next Sunday, we are returning to Potluck Sunday. We will be celebrating October birthdays. Can everybody please pay attention for just one more moment? It's not quite 11 o'clock. I've got 1 minute. This week, the Women of Unity have their meeting. Please look in your bulletin. Take your bulletin home with you and post it on your fridge because there's so much going on this month. As I said, next Sunday is potluck, so bring your favorite dish to share, and we'll be asking for your help to set up and serve and clean up and all that stuff next Sunday. So come prepared with food and with helping hands. And then on Saturday the 22nd, we're having a memorial service for Ellie Morrison, who passed away several months ago. And please wear a hat in her honor on the 22nd. Everything else for October, including the trunk or treat, the movie night, the Halloween festivities, are in your bulletin. So if you don't take your bulletin home, you guys are in trouble because you won't know what's happening. So please take your bulletin home and join us next Sunday for potluck. Thank you.